And I'm gonna kill her too.
Kill me, I don't care.
When a person's missing, the possibility that they'll ever be seen again lowers with each passing minute. Thus, what happens when the police find them just in time? Here are 7 events when persons who have been missing realize that they've been found. Starting with the police, who come upon a baby girl who's been reported missing in the woods. In the moments leading up to her discovery, the baby girl was last seen in the vicinity of a wooded area next to the neighborhood where her mother resides. Although the authorities have not determined how she disappeared, it is known that the day before, at 5 o'clock, her mother was pushing her in a stroller. Nevertheless, the baby girl disappeared 2 hours later, and the mother was clueless as to how she disappeared. So, the mother then called the police.
We got it. We got you now.
Oh, Lord, I love you. Thank you.
You've been here a long time, haven't you, baby? Oh, brother. Over here!
Over here!
Task Force 5, update us, please.
Some more.
Go ahead.
Here, hold my baton. Just watch.
The ATV in the wood. You need to have contact with a child. We're
You
confirming.
wanna go see your mama? You ready to see your mama? Okay, she's moving.
Therefore, I need to know immediately what kind of status we have.
Healthy condition?
Yes.
No visible scrape marks?
No. She's a child that confirmed the leopard shorts and purple gel shoes.
Tell them to let me talk!
The baby girl was rescued by the police at this point, and they provided her with water to drink. They also noticed that she had some small wounds and scrapes, but she was in a good mood. Furthermore, the search group that was responsible for the discovery of the baby girl was made up of cops and firemen from a variety of departments, in addition to a large number of volunteers.
Team 4, I'll make sure you can one of the crew team.
You want any water?
Here you go, mama.
Good job, guys.
Yes, sir.
Hang on, I can't hear you. There you go, for Brats.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Oh yeah, got a little bit of water. Woohoo! Not a lot. Will you remember how we got back here from where we deployed?
Yeah.
All right.
After that, one of the volunteers asked the police where they discovered the baby girl who had gone missing.
You know where she was exactly?
I don't know the location. I just know that if you when we were on the line,
Yeah.
we kept going straight, and there's a fenced area, like with up to here,
Okay.
and we just kept going, and she was past the trees. I know where it's at if I go, ma'am.
I had 2 of the guys go back in. Right?
Now, one of the cops asked the cop who had discovered her if he had seen anything else at the site. This is due to the fact that the investigation needs to get underway to figure out who was responsible for the abduction and how the baby girl found herself missing.
Y'all, they didn't see anything else around there, right? It's just her wandering.
It was just her. She was hiding behind the bushes.
Scared.
We heard her because she started crying.
To sum it up, the Port Wentworth Police Department investigated the mother, and her daughter was also sent to the hospital after the incident. The following events, as well as the identity of the person responsible for the abduction, were not documented in any public documents. Although the baby girl was eventually rescued, this next individual may have been in a great deal of danger if the police hadn't located him in a timely manner. Everything starts with the 62-year-old kayaker Jeffrey Browning's rescue. But before we get into all this, let's go back to the caller who told the cops that he observed his neighbor get into a kayak and paddle north on the canal at around 4:30 p.m. When the authorities managed to get in touch with Jeffrey's sister, she reported that around 5 o'clock in the evening, he had texted her to say that he was in the kayak taking in the beautiful views. In addition, Jeffrey's sister urged him to contact her as soon as he got home, but she never heard back. Given that Jeffrey seemed to be in imminent danger, a search squad was formed to locate him.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, good to see you guys. Everybody's okay?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Nobody hurt, right? I got stuck a lot. I bet. Sticking down in that mud. That's a nasty smell. You take 3? Yeah. I'll take all 3 of them. Come on.
After a search that lasted for 9 hours, Browning was found thanks to the joint efforts of the Jacksonville County Sheriff's Office, Florida Fish and Wildlife, Flagler County Firefight, and the alert helicopter from Seminole County. However, because of the terrain, the deputies couldn't get access to him. As a result, the Flagler County Sheriff's Office Marine Unit decided to make use of the airboat, and the Flagler Beach Fire Department responded with their jet ski. As soon as they discovered him, they pulled him out of his location and placed him in the airboat.
You might have to let me talk.
Okay.
Alright, just get your bearings.
I got it clear. I'm
Okay.
about to jump this shit.
You alright? Yes. Alright.
Watch out, buddy.
Sit right here. Turn around and sit right there. Right in the middle.
Oh, watch your knee. Watch out, buddy. I got it.
No, I don't.
That's cute. Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Sorry.
You're alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Appreciate it, man.
Good to see you, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy.
Yes. Good to see you guys.
Before 8 o'clock in the morning, Browning was successfully carried to the shore, where he was confronted by other cops who interrogated him about the events that occurred.
Like a glove.
Alright, how we feeling, sir?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you questions that you probably already heard before. Alright. Present. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
To wrap it up, it was determined that Jeffrey Browning was in excellent health and had not sustained any injuries. In the interest of safety, he was sent to the hospital for treatment. Even though the kayaker had managed to survive the incident, this next individual might have been in a very dangerous scenario if the cop hadn't come on time. It all began when the teenager's grandma filed a report on her missing granddaughter when she didn't return home from school. To be more specific, the girl did not show up for her basketball game and had not been seen since the end of the school day. On the other side, the girl's friend disclosed to the authorities that she had lately discussed the possibility of seeing an older male whom she had met online. Consequently, the hunt for the 13-year-old girl who had gone missing started.
Basically, I'm missing a juvenile left school and possibly was picked up by a guy here. I'm kind of wanting to get an idea of who he is, and
Around what time am I going to look for?
I'm looking at today from school gets out around 3:15ish, so I'm thinking 3 to 3:30.
I mean, is that like a super recent picture though?
She says she looks pretty much like this. It looks pretty close to her. Let's see if she's.
I can see. Hold on, let me. If there's any other angles of her, then we can get a better.
After the cop had completed the investigation into the missing teenager's school, he started looking from motel to motel. When he got to the first motel, the cop gave the personnel of the motel a picture of the girl and asked them if they knew whether she had checked in at the motel earlier.
Hello. Hey, so my name is Deputy James. I'm wondering if a juvenile and another person checked in here earlier today. Have you seen that? Her? No, she would have been here with an unknown, probably male.
After the first attempt to locate her at the motel was unsuccessful, the cop resumed his search at a different motel, where he presented a picture of the girl to the employees working at the front desk in the hopes of obtaining a satisfactory match.
Hello. Hi, how are you? I'm looking for a juvenile that looks to be ran away from home today. And we have information she may have checked in to a local hotel with an adult. This is what she looks like. Any check-ins today?
Only one check-in before I came in.
Following the failure of a second attempt to locate the missing girl, the cop proceeded to a third motel. As a result, his relentless determination and tireless effort ultimately paid off. The girl who had vanished was staying at this motel with an older guy.
I'm investigating a runaway juvenile that supposedly checked into a local hotel today with an adult, most likely. I don't know what he looks like or anything. This is what she looks like.
All right, someone checked in earlier when I wasn't here, so let me check the...
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Is there a name for that? The last name?
Yeah. Well, she's only 13, so I don't know the person she's with. So it would have been whoever she's with. Yeah, she doesn't even have an ID. She's, again, only 13.
You know who if she was an older person, or you have no idea?
The person she's with? No clue.
Well, check out this person that checked in today.
Ooh, where's this guy?
Let me see.
I think this is him. They said his name started with a T, possibly Tyler.
It was at this very moment when the cop knocked on the door and the suspect opened the door to let the cop in. Furthermore, the cop came upon the missing girl, who immediately ran into his arms in an attempt to be rescued.
Front office, anybody inside? We need to come in for a second. Sheriff's office. Back up. Have a seat on the couch. Where's... What's up, sweetheart? Sheriff's office. Get Pappy up here. Go in the bedroom and wait for me for a second. How old are you?
5.
How old are you?
During this time, the cop discovered that the suspect was 22 years old, which is 9 years older than the missing girl. Additionally, the girl reported to the cop that she was experiencing severe stomach pain.
Are you okay? Do you need any attention? Are you hurt at all? You're not hurt at all? Your stomach hurts? Okay, we're gonna be right with you, okay?
335.
Yeah, you f***ed up. How old are you? If I ask you that question again, I'm gonna lose my mind. How old are you?
22.
Oh, you f***ed up. Yeah, you f***ed up real good.
Yeah, now go.
Yes, I am. I found him.
Down, boy. How old is he?
Too old.
Alright, I'm on the way.
Copy.
To conclude, after the incident, the cop brought the girl to a medical institution to be checked out, and then he brought her back to her grandmother's house. On the other hand, the suspect was brought into custody on a charge of interference with child custody and traveling to meet after the suspect used a computer to entice a kid. Now, although the girl was lucky to get saved, this next individual might have died if the police hadn't located him at the right time. It all starts with a cop finding a missing elderly guy who's 81 years old in a retention pond. According to the authorities, the guy, identified as Daniel, had vanished the day before, and there was cause for worry about him since he had left his home without his medication.
Okay, I found him. He is in the water, and he's moving.
The cop discovered the man lying in the water. Consequently, the cop proceeded to rescue the man from the water. However, at a certain time, the cop had a slip and fell into the muck, but he continued to pull the man with both hands. When they got on shore, he took the man's hands and reassured him that assistance was on its way.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh. Come on. No, it's barely. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, I'm gonna get you out the water. Come on. All right, you're okay. You're gonna be fine, buddy. Come on.
Where you want to take him?
Let's just get him up out of here.
At this time, the cop confirmed that the man identified himself as the proper individual who goes by the name Daniel. The man was also given the assurance by the cop that everything would be alright and that they were searching for him all night.
What's your name, buddy?
Dan.
Daniel.
Daniel.
All right, he's able to tell us his name. Just slightly incoherent.
Okay, buddy, you're gonna be okay, buddy.
Yeah.
You're okay.
We're gonna get the fire department for you, Daniel, okay? We've been looking for you, buddy.
In the meanwhile, the ambulance came, and the first responders examined the man's condition before transporting him to the hospital.
I'm glad we found you, man. Thank goodness.
To sum everything up, the man was sent to a medical facility for treatment of injuries that were not mentioned. Officials have said that they anticipate a full recovery for him. Also, the length of time that he may have been submerged in the water was not disclosed by the investigators. Even though the elderly man was saved, this next individual will not be pleased that the authorities have located him. Everything begins with the police responding to a complaint about a missing adult who left a group home after getting angry. According to the deputies, the guy left the house on foot and a group of workers followed him through the backyards of the neighborhood. However, after the individual crossed the canal, the workers were unable to locate him. So cops arrived at the area and spoke with the workers, who described the individual in question. Furthermore, the cops began their search with the assistance of FCSO K9 Holmes, and they were successful in locating the individual who was hiding in the woods.
Donovan, stop right there, bro. Stop right there.
In the beginning, when he noticed the cops, he fled further into the forested area. However, the K9 Holmes was able to find the guy once again, and he was securely handcuffed, despite the fact that he did not want to be physically restrained.
We need to put the handcuffs down. No. Alright? No handcuffs. We have to, Donovan. Come on, man. Give me your hand.
No handcuffs.
Donovan, we have to. It won't be for long, alright?
I don't want to go home.
During this time, the cops made an effort to console him and assured him that they would take him to the hospital to ensure that he was in good health.
We're going to take you to the hospital, make sure you're safe, alright?
Yeah, Gumbo.
Got it? Yeah. Alright, let me have this other hand, man.
I don't know for sure. We're by the road.
Donovan, I need this other hand, alright, bud?
I can't give you my other hand.
Yeah, why not?
It's on the ground.
Huh? Set up for me.
While the cop was transferring the homeless guy to the police vehicle, he asked him whether or not he was thirsty and reassured him that everything would be okay regardless of the circumstances.
Do you need any water or anything? Are you thirsty? Yeah? Alright. We'll get you some water.
To bring it all to a close, according to the deputies, the individual was moved into a more closely monitored care setting in accordance with the Florida Baker Act because of his illness. While this guy was well taken care of, this next individual will leave you wondering how they could have gone missing. It all begins with the police looking for the missing child in Austin. In an effort to locate him before nightfall, his family, friends, and neighbors also combed over surrounding farms, woodlands, paths, ponds, and marshes. But that's not all. Because of the importance of the case, Air One conducted aerial searches for Luke in addition to ground searches by deputies, Fish and Wildlife Commission units, and bloodhounds.
How you doing, ma'am?
You don't mind me asking, what's going on back there?
We're actually looking for a lost child.
A lost child?
He's been missing for an hour now. He walked into the woods going westbound, so he's between your property and the next street over.
Oh, okay.
If you see anything, please give us a call, okay?
Yeah, definitely. How little?
3 years.
3 years old.
He was with the dog. We found the dog, so we're still looking for him.
Luke was reported to have been found safely around 1 mile from his house after an hour of searching. He was still very much alive and well with no injuries. Furthermore, it came to light that Luke was fiddling with a water hose. Additionally, Luke can be heard smiling as he points to the helicopter in the sky and gives a deputy a high five.
What's up, dude? What's up, buddy?
Playing in the water hose.
Where was it at?
I'm at the house playing in the water hose.
This is the property you were talking about?
Yeah, it's my
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. What's up, dude? The helicopter, man. Sir, look at that. The helicopter. What's up, man? Can I have a high five? We've been looking for you, dude. Where have you been? Where you been, buddy?
Now, the cop wanted to make sure that the child was alright, so he asked him where he was, and the child laughed and pointed towards the green field.
Hey, Luke. Luke, where were you, buddy? Dude, we was looking for you.
Can I get out?
Get out of where? Oh. You want her to get out?
At this point, the child expressed a desire to see his dog, so the cop accompanied the child to get the dog.
That was the dog that was with him.
Yeah, he was asking about the dog.
Oh, your dog, Calypso? She's right over there, baby. Come Come on, baby girl.
You want to go get her, buddy? Hey, Clips. What's his name? Clipso?
Yeah. Over there.
Is that Clipso? Hey, Clipso. Hold on, buddy. It's a barbed wire. You can walk up here. Come on. It's Clipso? Here, Marty, I'm going to lift this barbed wire. Or, Marty, let's get this dog out. Hold on, nobody. Don't. No. Hold on. Hold on. Call Clipso. Clipso.
What the fuck?
Put that back down.
For the last word, the child was examined by paramedics, but they found that he did not have any injuries and that he was still packed with energy. Although the child is just having fun, this next individual will almost be murdered by her kidnapper. It all begins with the police responding to a 911 call that reports a lady who was heard calling for assistance inside a semi-truck. Consequently, a witness pointed the semi-truck to the first cop who arrived at the site. During the time that the cop checked the semi-truck, he also heard a lady shouting from inside the vehicle.
201-250, we need to force entry into this semi. I got a female inside screaming.
At this time, the cops utilized a public address system to call out to the kidnapper and the victim. However, none of them responded to their calls, so the cops resorted to using a baton to smash the window on the driver's side of the semi-truck.
Police department, come out with your hands up. White truck, we know you're in there. Come out with your hands up.
Can we do what? Yeah, let me grab. Hey, you got it. Ready when you are. He's got a knife for the throat, he said. Police! Step out with your hands up!
Now, the cop opened the door on the driver's side of the semi-truck and made an effort to address the kidnapper.
Come on, stop your hands up!
Hey!
The cop eventually heard the kidnapper speak after a period of time had passed. Nevertheless, the kidnapper informed the cop that he would murder the victim.
Hey! Hey! Listen to me! Hey, listen to me! Why? What's your first name? My name's Brandon. Nothing's happened. Listen to me. Okay. Nobody's got to go to jail right now. He's what?
And I'm gonna kill her too. Kill me, I don't care. I'm going to jail for
Hey, listen to me.
What?
There's nothing that's happened right now that you got to go to jail.
Yes, it is.
What?
Following a series of fruitless efforts to communicate with the kidnapper, the cop walked near the sleeping cabin and discovered the kidnapper who was lying on top of the victim. Because of this, the cop can be heard ordering the kidnapper to release the victim, but the kidnapper continues to insist that he's gonna murder her. After that, the cop fired his firearm once, which resulted in the kidnapper being hit.
Hey, you gotta let her go, man.
I got it right now. See, I got it right now. I'm gonna put her through.
Let her go, dude. Let her go.
Come here, I'm gonna cut her through. I'm going to jail for something.
What? Let her go.
Easy, bro. Go ahead.
Let her go.
Go ahead, kill me. I got it right to her throat. Go ahead, do this pull that trick. It's going.
Nobody.
Go ahead, keep, bro. Go ahead. I got her right now, right on her throat. Go ahead, kill me. Go ahead.
He's got me bad.
Get a med kit!
He's like, here.
Med kit now! Come with me, ma'am. Come with me.
Yeah,
Come on with me.
Come on.
Immediately after being rescued, the lady received medical assistance. Furthermore, the victim disclosed to the investigators that the kidnapper had dragged her into the semi-truck and imprisoned her against her will for many hours.
I got you. Get out of the way.
Get out of the way.
Down.
I got you.
Way down.
Sit down. I can't hear out my ear. Lay down. I mean, he drugged me into his truck. Okay. You're doing it for 6 hours. Okay.
Where is it? Good, man. I just can't hear out my ear.
Okay.
Okay. For 6 hours I've been going through this. These guys have been beating me for 6 hours. He shoved me into his truck right up.
In conclusion, despite receiving medical assistance, the kidnapper passed away at the site of the crime. However, the lady was rescued, and the incident did not result in any cops being hurt. In addition, the incident remains under investigation by the IMPD Critical Incident Response Team and IMPD Internal Affairs.